Well, Dre, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Mama said there'd be days like this.
Yeah. I mean, it was bound to come. We were due. I'm glad we got it out the way on a double, not a triple header. And now we move on with our lives, get back to winning.
You're saying that we're not going to hit at an 80% clip forever?
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to be. That's just not possible.
Well, we were 40-12, so a little, almost 80% going into last night. And yeah, we were due. We had it coming. We flexed a little too hard yesterday. You know, it happens.
You gotta when you're doing that well, you gotta say it. You know, you can't.
No one's gonna say it for you.
That's right.
They don't have the app showing you your record. You know,
exactly.
So, kind of some bad beats, I would say. At least
let's get into it
on the Nuggets. Let's start on the Nuggets because Michael Porter Jr., aka Money Printer Jr., he did his job. The problem was Micheal Malone didn't do his job for us.
Yes.
You know, he's trying to throw the games and do his thing, and he's the puppet. He's the puppet master for a reason. He's a puppet master for a reason. But Michael Porter Jr. hits 3 threes in the first 10 minutes, so we cashed that one, and thankfully that was the highest juice of anything. So we actually took 1.5 units on that, which is big in the grand scheme of things because it was the only thing we won on the entire night. But Michael Porter Jr., Andre, finishes the night 6 of 6 for 15 points. All he had to do was keep shooting and still be out there, and we were going to cover this easily. And that one hurts because Micheal Malone doesn't play the starters for the last 18 minutes of the game. In fact, he played the same lineup, I'm pretty sure, for the last 18 minutes of the game.
Yep. It
included Monte Morris, PJ Dozier, Mason Plumlee, Bol, and Keita Bates-Diop. That's what we watched, and the Nuggets should have lost by 40. Somehow they didn't.
And there were stretches where it was like, if we could just swap Keita Bates-Diop with MPJ, we're going to win this.
We win the game and all of our props.
Yeah, it would have been so easy, but it wasn't meant to be. When you play every minute in 2 overtimes in the last game, we should have factored that in. And this was a big theme in the NBA yesterday because aside from the Lakers, I think and the Phoenix Suns, from what I could tell, basically every other team ended up benching their star players. So you had wacky lines like the Suns beating the Thunder by almost 30, the Mavs coming back and beating the Jazz big after being down early, the Raptors beating the Bucks, and the Heat beating the Pacers. So not outcomes you would expect, a lot of underdogs hitting, but that's because we've had and that's been a theme with all these sports that we've talked about since starting this podcast is, you're returning from lockout, wacky things are happening, and part of it is just the roster management and trying to rest guys and not necessarily trying to win every game here.
It's the South Park episode where they don't want to play baseball all summer. They're all trying to lose.
An all-time.
It's exactly what's happening right now in the NBA.
Yeah.
The Nuggets just have to win one more game, or the Rockets lose one more game for the Nuggets to be locked in to the 3 seed. They don't want the 2 seed.
Nope.
So they're actively trying to lose. As we saw last night, as one lineup that, people are calling us the Nuggets B team. That was the Nuggets C team.
Oh, yeah. This is the Nuggets team that couldn't get any minutes months ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Keita Bates-Diop just tripled his minutes on the season.
MPJ has quintupled and Bol. I mean, it's across the board.
So, anyways, this is, it's a thing that happens in sports betting, and you're at the peril of the coaches and what they're trying to do, and sometimes things like this happen. I still feel like on Big Drive Energy, Mitchell was talking about how he never feels like he hit a bad shot because of himself. He always comes up with other reasons, like, the wind or this, that, the other thing.
Oh.
That's how I feel right now. I'm
really?
like, I picked the right side of these bets.
Is that often how you feel?
Yes.
Because the more I bet, the more the blame solely rests on my shoulders.
Oh, no. We had the right picks last night. MPJ was going to cover all of his lines.
He was. Okay, now, other note, I think Jamal Murray's kind of hurting MPJ here.
Ooh.
I mean, just because that 2-man game with Murray and Jokic is working so well, there were points last night where I was like, it's opened up for MPJ, just give him the ball. And he wouldn't. And I think he was almost trying to make a point to the kid, like, this is our 2-man game. be like if we brought Hank on the show, I'd be like, settle down, Hank.
Stay over there, Hank.
This is our K&I's thing here. Where were you when we were talking KBO, you know?
Right,
and
right.
that's how Jamal feels
If you
right
don't
now.
love me at my KBO, you can't have me at my MLB.
That's exactly right.
I like it. I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's stupid if Jamal's doing that. I realize it's just inherently creating less offensive opportunity for MPJ. I'm on board with that. Yeah. But, again, 6 of 6, 15 points. Part of this is on MPJ.
Insane.
How dare you end a game without missing a shot? You shoot until you miss, all right? And then you can stop.
We could have used some more heat checks, and maybe the point guard should be giving the ball to the guy on the wing who's really hot.
Especially when you're 6'10", like no one can. There's no such thing as a bad shot for him.
No,
especially when he's hot.
That's exactly right.
He didn't touch the rim last night.
Frustrating.
Frustrating indeed.
And then the over doesn't hit, or the under doesn't hit. I thought that was a slam dunk with how the Lakers offense played. And the Lakers did the exact opposite. I mean, 38 minutes for both Davis and LPJ to win it like by a smidge at the buzzer, in part because PJ Dozier misses a free throw. I mean, it was a disaster.
You just had an amazing Freudian slip. You called LBJ LPJ because you were thinking of MPJ.
I was. Yep, that's right.
MPJ, if they take the training wheels off last night, he might lead the game in scoring.
Oh yeah.
So
he wasn't missing, Ryan.
He did not miss. Yeah. 0 misses on the game. Anyways,
that was the
Rockies game was a different story.
Again, a mental note. Let's remember when we come back from sea level to altitude that the pitching might be a bit of a journey.
A journey is a nice way of putting things, of how it worked out for John Gray last night.
Oh, that was rough.
My under was dead, basically in the second inning. I mean, at that point, it was like there was a point in the second inning where I said the only way the Rockies can win and my under can hit is if the Diamondbacks don't score any more runs and the Rockies score exactly 6.
Spencer said, "I will keep my money off the Rockies tonight so that they can win again."
Oh right, yeah. Spencer is a Rockies jinx.
Yeah. Also, I have said I do not like betting the Rockies when they're the favorites. There's just something that's off about that. I think I'd like to. I could crunch these numbers. I think they're about 500 when they have been the favorites this season, which goes to show you how much disrespect they're getting. Now it's even though, so no one's the favorite.
All right, so it's even tonight.
So I like that.
Again, the under died. John Gray to get a win. He didn't even sniff it.
Yeah. The over 3.5 Ks was also dead pretty quickly. But what did hit is Chuck getting over 1.5 hits. He went 2 for 2, so that was in the bank
4 for 4
by the third. Yeah, and then he continued his run. I mean, just amazing what this man is doing right now.
He's getting a hit in almost every other at bat.
5 for 4. Yeah.
He was
insane. 5 for 4.
4 for 5?
Yeah.
He's so hot that he's getting more hits than plate appearances.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. No, insane. And the line is still set at 1.5, and you're still getting plus money to go over.
So I guess that transitions us well into tonight's picks.
I'm just saying.
Are you taking it?
How could I not?
You could not because you're like me and you're scared of 2 hits.
I guess. 2 hits have you scared by a guy that's batting 480?
He's likely going to get 4 plate appearances. He has to be better than his average to cover that line.
Yeah, I guess that's.
I mean, I guess he's at the top of the lineup, so there's a good chance he's going to get 5.
Like yesterday.
He'll probably walk in one of them. So then.
Now, okay, that's what scares you. Micheal Malone is the biggest threat to MPJ props. Opposing pitcher saying, "Dude, we're just going to treat you like Barry Bonds."
Yeah.
Is the biggest concern for Charlie Black.
Can you imagine trying to bet Barry Bonds home run props in that season? Teams are just walking him 4 times. How frustrating that would have been.
That would have been really frustrating.
And what would have been set at? Like plus 110 for him to hit a home run in any game?
Right.
It would have been hard to make money on that.
Yeah, you would have had to just take Bonds and the Giants to win.
Crank up
like for 162
and the Giants were
games.
Like really good too.
Right.
So they,
We got Drew Creasman coming in here saying they're going to start walking him.
Yeah. There you go. You still in?
I'm still in.
Stands
I
with
am
the ones
not
that brought you.
advising that you put your 74. It came in at 74. Your $74 free bet on that because there's some risk involved.
How about a $74 free bet?
Not bad at all.
It gives me like anxiety having that large of a free bet.
Yes. Despite our records being as good as they are and us being like a combined, I don't know, over 50 units since American sports came back, I am very nervous about giving out advice on what to do with this.
Other than that one time that I accidentally put way too much money on there to be an eagle in the Tiger Woods Peyton Manning thing, I don't think I've ever bet that much money on a single thing. So
Yeah,
still the dumbest amazing bet I've ever made though.
that was amazing. Yeah,
Goes down on a Tom Brady off the green putt.
on a par 4, just insane.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely
they
insane.
Morikawaa'd that hole.
Dude. Yeah, that was wild.
Okay, so we'll talk about the free bet there in a second. So you're in on Charlie.
Yeah.
What else you got?
I'm in on the Rockies money line.
Oh,
I
you
like
like
getting
the
even money again.
okay.
Come on, the Diamondbacks don't scare me at all.
Man, the bats sure were scary last night. Or was that all John Gray's fault?
Partially John Gray, Yancy Almonte had some struggles too. You know, we're coming back from sea level. You know, it's you got to adjust to your breaking stuff not breaking as much.
The Rockies should get Tony Almonte. Do you remember him? I think you do, and that's why you're laughing.
Wow, what a blast from the back. Did not expect that.
He was like a 14-year-old playing in the Little League World Series, throwing like perfect games every other night. And then they found out that he was way too old, and
he was Greg Oden's age. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
I'm so happy that you understood that reference. That made my day.
Austin here saying, well, I put my free hockey $75 bet on Chuck 2 hits tonight, so hopefully you guys
Oh God,
Let's go.
I
mean,
love it.
hopefully they're not cowards and they pitch at the hottest hitter in baseball. We're all for that, you
Yeah.
know?
Don't be cowards, Diamondbacks.
Yeah, don't be cowards, Diamondbacks.
You're already
Do it.
D-bags. Don't be cowards on top of it.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely. And maybe you're rooting for the D-backs to go up? I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Don't worry for that.
Okay.
See, now you've gone down a rabbit hole that you don't want to go into. Okay. So last night, it almost felt like multiple losses on the under because it was so far over. What did we hit? 20 runs? Yeah,
21.
runs. 21?
Yeah, I thought it was, wasn't it 13-7?
I thought it was 12-8.
Oh, 12-8. It was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that it makes you feel worse about unders than maybe you should. It's still 6-2 at Coors Field. The under is still 6-2 at Coors Field.
And let's remember, one of those two losses, it was there.
Yeah.
It was on a platter.
This was the first actual Coors Field shootout. They were bound to they're going to happen.
Yeah.
But it's almost like I kind of feel even better about the under now. I feel like they got it out of their systems last night. And so I'm going back. It's 11.5 again. It's again the highest over-under in baseball. I'm going back to it. I'm putting my faith in Kyle Freeland. And I think it's going to be an easy cover.
What if we hedged a little and went with the over 5.5 just for the Rockies on the game? No.
No thanks.
Wow.
But you can do that.
I think that's a little safer. I want to see how this plays out with the Coors effect this time around.
I think I think Freeland's got the juice.
I do too, which is why I like the over 3.5 Ks. Kyle's been looking good. Look, there's something's going on with John not missing as many bats, but Kyle's looking good. Kyle's back to his full form. He's going to be just fine. He's getting this easy.
I think Kyle Freeland likes these positions too. He's got some pressure on him tonight. You cannot go to the back end of the rotation on a 3-game losing streak. And he usually steps up in the bigger moments.
I like that a lot.
So, this is where you normally would hope you have the ace on the mound to stop the slide and get you guys back on track.
Basically.
There was a time when Kyle Freeland was that guy that you would have...
Yeah, like 2018, 3 days ago.
Exactly. You would have handpicked him out of anyone to be that guy on the mound.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to relish this. He likes pitching at Coors. He's not worried about some effect, some science, whatever. He's just going to go out there and huck. And I think that he puts one together tonight.
Okay.
So I'm taking the under.
I like it.
And I'm on. If I'm gonna be on Kyle Freeland, I might as well go for the strikeouts.
Okay. You took the win already?
Oh no! I guess I could.
Are you abandoning? Are you telling our viewers and listeners that is in fact a sucker's bet, and you are no longer going to advise that?
I'm the one who said it's a sucker's bet. All right, maybe, but I do hate betting on those damn strikeouts. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I kind of hate it too. But
plus 230
but
to
I love
record a win.
Boy, tough to pass.
All right, so as it stands, I'm 1-2 betting this.
Yeah.
Okay. But it was plus 160. So I'm really only minus 0.4 units here.
Right. Because it pays well. It pays.
I'm going back to the well on this. But here's the deal. If it hits, now I'm like way up on betting it. I'd be 1.9 units up on picking this. If it loses, I'm minus 1.4 and I'm abandoning it forever. That's how much pressure I'm putting on Kyle Freeland tonight.
Do you want to go in for 2 units?
No.
Make it a 2-unit pick?
Certainly don't. So that's the deal here. The fate of pitcher to record a win as a prop on this show hangs in the balance with this game tonight.
Hanging on bated breath. Yeah, let's hope. I mean, after the 18 hits the Diamondbacks had yesterday, it'd be nice for them to
chill.
Right.
Chill out.
Exactly.
What are you guys doing?
Truly.
Calm down.
Truly. One team that hasn't chilled out is the Red Sox pitching. That's still horrendous. You can get the Rays against them today over 4.5 runs at minus 132. Rays had 16 hits against these guys. I don't think I've lost this bet once.
You can track that probably and let us know.
I should.
Yeah.
I should. Yeah.
Fade the Red Sox pitch. I mean, fading the Red Sox. Gotta be.
How fun
gotta
is
be
that,
having fun
right?
with that, right?
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Although, so they lost 8-7 last night.
Yeah,
wow.
8-7. Yeah, but
just
they
getting
could
into
win.
shootouts every
But
night?
yeah, they're just getting into shootouts. It's easy.
All right, I like that. I might
you.
ride with you on that.
Thank you.
What else? Anything else? Oh, this free bet. Okay, let's talk about this free bet. We have a $74 free bet.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
There is a big part of me that wants to just swing for the fences on this, to be honest.
Oh, right. Blackman to homer and Rockies to win.
Oh my god. No, I think like there's a part of me that wants to put it on a golfer. I'm not even kidding.
He said this before we even had this free bet yesterday. And I thought he was crazy. And yet there's 10% of me that might just put this on a parlay. So to each their own, you know.
There's, like I said, I think I said this on the show yesterday. You'll never have a chance to make this much money off of one of these bets. But you also have a chance to just put $75 in your account or close to it if you take a 50-50 bet.
Right. Isn't that the time to get crazy? Like, take a semi-civilized bet now. Take that $30 profit you get from it, and then you have $100 bucks, and then you can play with it and, invest.
Well, you're not
50 when you would have 25 on a golfer, or.
So that's important for you to know on this. On a free bet, you only get the profit.
Oh, that is right. I forgot about
so if you get 30, you get
that.
30.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You just gave me flashbacks to not hedging on that Harrison-approved parlay that I put my free bet on. Oh, boy.
So, I don't know. I mean,
hello, darkness, my old friend.
What about, UFC 252,
I know. Like Sean O'Malley? He's a big favorite. But you're right, then you're not profiting. We need more time, guys. I'm sorry. We need more time. We need more time to figure it out. The picks we have today are not enough for us to advise you. Well, Wolves against Sevilla is a big one, and they just missed a penalty, so maybe we wouldn't advise that.
Maybe it's like this is a thing that happens with teams. I don't know. Like I do not trust Wolves 1 iota, and I love them.
I like it.
Maybe it's because they cost me that 10-1 parlay by giving up a goal in the 96th minute or something.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Let's see. Let's just have a peek at the Wyndham Championship this weekend. We'll obviously talk more about this tomorrow. But what I like about this is
a golf tournament post Major too, though?
Yep.
Oh, Ryan.
Someone that played well in that major is going to win this golf tournament.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do it.
But, like, imagine putting $74 on Ches Reavie at plus 5,500.
I mean, that does sound amazing. I'm not going to lie. Even Hank is laughing and shaking his head.
I just want to see, I'm not the math magician. I just want to see what the payout on that would be.
Oh, yeah. Tell us real quick.
It won't let me do it. Oh, there we go. 74. That's just a cool $4,000 if he pulls it off.
You've enticed me in Ches Reavie.
You'll never have this opportunity again.
I know it's tough.
We could
we have some real thinking.
In like office pools when everyone in the office buys a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
We can as an office, everyone puts their free bet on a different golfer and we split the profits.
Or on different plus what was that? 5,000?
Plus 5,500.
Right. We pool together. Maybe we shouldn't even be saying this on air. And then I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I can see Hank is down.
All right, we've got one.
All right, baby, let's
go. We got to go recruit. All right. Of course, shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook. Head over to DraftKings Sportsbook now. Use the code DNVR and get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000. And also get free bets of $74 that you can put on Ches Reavie. I might end up having to go with Ches Reavie because he's just the name that I saw and I liked. You can do that if you go to DraftKings Sportsbook sign up. Use the code DNVR, and you'll get a huge sign up bonus just for going there. So make sure you check out the DraftKings Sportsbook app. It's by far the best app when it comes to sports betting. You're really going to love it and have a bunch of fun. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. All right, Dre, we've got work to do here tonight. I think this is, it's kind of a tough night to come out of a tough night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're exactly right.
There's nothing on the board that I'm just drooling over.
Right. Maybe the trick here is just hanging on to survive until the triple header Wednesday we've got.
Yep.
Playoffs, B. Playoffs.
I can't wait to find out.
Oh, my God.
The Avs in the playoffs. This is going to be
what a beauty. And Senza, who's been amazing. Senza Day?
Yeah, Senza, and I feel like Wolves with Senza. Like, I'm waiting for, it's like a ticking time bomb type of thing.
So is life.
The Rockies lose one game and my Rockies defeatism starts setting in. I'm like, oh, God, everything could unravel at any moment.
I blame returning from sea level to altitude. I think just the fact that they fought back, there were several instances yesterday where I thought, oh, man, maybe they're going to pull this comeback off right now. I think that's encouraging. I think that shows us this is a slightly different Rockies team this year than one that would have just laid down and took that loss 12-3,
I'll believe it if they win tonight.
Yeah, glass half full.
And Kyle Freeland gets the win.
Let's do it.
There we go. You got the shirt. You're on my team here.
Oh, yeah.
Got the shirt. The pitcher to record a win prop. Lives or dies tonight. We'll find out. Yep. All right. Sweet dreams. Think of Ches Reavie when you go to bed tonight. It could all happen. Could all happen. All right. That's going to do it for us on DNVR Bets Daily. We will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.